All of them can come in and play.
What do you, what do you think of these three receivers that you're bringing in? I think that you recruited personally,
Right.
and just kind of adding to the mix as far as what these guys can bring or how they differentiate themselves.
They're just coming in and competing. We do a whole lot of throwing the ball. Coach Petrino likes to throw the ball. He likes wideouts, and those three guys we thought fit a need for us, losing Quick and losing Jamari. We feel like those two can come in on the outside and be able to play inside also. And then you throw Josh Johnson in there who knows how to work the middle, and it can help us in the return game and do a lot of things. So, they're all excited. Me being here, my first recruiting class, these are my, guys that I'm bringing in to keep the foundation going. So, a lot's expected of them from me, and if they're ready to play, they're ready to play. We play a lot of wideouts.
Are there any comparisons you made from some of your past guys with some that they remind you of?
Yeah, no. I don't know. I want to get my hands on them first to see before I say who they remind me of.
That mid-July camp you guys had, Corey was, he was no matter, there were a lot of good DBs out there too, and he was almost unstoppable.
Corey's big and physical. Corey, reminds me a little bit of, Kevin White just being physical and at the line of scrimmage, and that's the whole game, at this college level for them. It's going to be just the physicality of being able to get off press at the line of scrimmage. And, he reminds me of Kevin White, a lot as far as that. I'm not ready to compare him, to that stature yet, but just his build, strength, quickness and things like that. So, Justin's a long, lean kid that can run and catch. And if I had who would I say he reminds me of? I had Brian Quick as a true freshman at Appalachian State. He reminds me of him a little bit. And then Josh, Josh gets, more, I don't know. Josh is just different because, Campanero, who I had at Wake Forest, and, just being able to get open. So, it's a situation for those three guys. I'm expecting them to come in and try to play.
Great, man. Good luck.
Thanks.
On the offensive line, is it a concern that some of these freshmen may be, even if regardless of how talented they are, is it a concern that you guys might end up needing them to play as true freshmen next year?
It's not a concern because the thing that Coach Petrino is not going to let happen is us put somebody out there that's going to, one, get themselves hurt, two, get somebody in the backfield hurt. Jaron played as a true freshman. If they're ready to play, then you play them. But that's going to be decided, a week from September when we get there. There's a lot they got to get here. It's a lot to learn. That's one of the hardest positions to try to learn how to play. So, I hope they can come in and play. And if they did, that means we recruited the right guys. And then if we decide not to play them, that's where, that just benefits us. You got to have great linemen. So I hope they can play. We expect it. They'll have a chance. They'll get reps to play.
Coach Petrino was talking about how a lot of these kids were early recruits, but still, having Lamar win the Heisman, how much of a bump did you see in December? And if it didn't carry over into this class, do you think that'll carry over into the 18 and 19 classes?
Just the stuff that we did, the stuff that happened with Lamar, obviously, being on TV and just seeing the things that he accomplished, and us winning games, and it was something always about Louisville on TV, which that's what you want. That's how you get the kids these days are they want the flash. They want to see the flash. So, whatever Lamar did, it was on SportsCenter, Twitter, Snapchat, and, all over the place. So, do I think it helped? Yeah. But, you got to go out and, just when that's happening for us, it's happening for another school too. So, you still got to go out and constant contact and do all those type of things. So, I hope it helped this class, and I hope it helps for the next class.
How did the recruitment of Mekhi Becton play out for you?
A couple of the GAs were watching them. I think when I was at West Virginia, we had offered him, so I knew who he was because that was my area. Came here, talked to him a little bit. Then Pete knocked, was like, hey, we need to go over there and see him. I was like, Pete, he ain't coming. And then, we just started contact with him, talking. And, it was a situation where, he came here, he liked us, he really liked Coach Summers. He liked, the family liked it.
It just worked out.
It just worked. The kid got here and had a good time with our guys. He's like, Coach, those guys are just like me. They, hang out in the room, play video games, and he liked it. And then, we went into the home. Coach took the head man into the home the day before the last couple of days you could go out, and it was a situation where we felt good about it, but you never really knew.
Yeah.